I would like to show how we at Swan Analytical Instruments have improved our tried and trusted TOC analyzer to make it even better than before. The fluidics of the AMI LineTOC have been optimized, and the costs of ownership have been lowered. At Swan, we believe in the love for the detail. Like in a Swiss watch, baby steps in the improvement of our products have proven to be more effective than giant leaps. I'm starting the presentation by recapitulating the main regulatory aspects around TOC measurements of water for pharmaceutical manufacturing. As you know, the acceptable levels of total organic carbon are defined in the pharmacopeia of the respective country. All relevant pharmacopeia, like the European, American, Japanese, Chinese, etc., have set the regulatory threshold for TOC at 500 ppb. As an example, the European Pharmacopeia states that TOC should be measured regularly, whilst conductivity should be measured continuously. So, in comparison to conductivity, TOC and microbiological contamination do not have to be measured online. The European Pharmacopeia indicates that regular monitoring suffices. However, the European GMP Annex 1 clearly recommends continuous online monitoring. Annex 1 says alert level excursions should be documented and each action limit excursion should be investigated. You can only document and investigate excursions if you catch an excursion. That's why the state of the art is to measure TOC continuously and online. The International Society for Pharmaceutical Engineering, ISPE, also sees continuous monitoring as the standard way to measure TOC today. Swan's products support this more modern approach. Let's have a close look at the optimized fluidics of the AMI LineTOC. We will basically follow the sample stream through the stations of the monitor. The AMI LineTOC continuously pulls sample through the instrument. The fact that there is no dead volume and that there is a constant flow means there is no contamination. There's no flow rate fluctuation due to changing system pressure, and the results are more robust. The new flow meter monitors incoming sample. The monitor reacts to low flow or no sample flow by automatically shutting off. It shuts off the reactor and it shuts off the pump to protect it from running dry. As soon as there is sample coming in again, it automatically ramps up again. The AMI-II LineTOC can cope with hot samples up to 40 degrees without the cooler option. If you purchase the cooler option, you can measure water up to 90 degrees Celsius. Further improvements are a robust valve block made out of stainless steel. After the valve block, the sample flows into the reactor, past the heating element and the first conductivity measurement. It then passes the UV lamp for optimal oxidation. After the UV lamp, the sample passes an internal flow control, which is the second flow meter. The second flow meter triggers an alarm when there is not enough sample or no sample within the system. The sample then passes the heat exchanger again. This guarantees a maximum temperature difference of plus minus 0.2 degrees Celsius, which is unique in the market. And therefore, with this little temperature difference, the temperature effects are eliminated. After the reactor, the sample passes the pump. As I said, the peristaltic pump pulls the sample through the whole system. Therefore, there is no sample contamination by the pump itself. The fact that we have a pump also means there is a constant flow, which reduces the risk of any further contamination. This slide shows the two flow meters and how they work together. The first flow meter measures incoming sample. The second flow meter measures the sample flow within the instrument. The two flow meters work in a complementary fashion, making the AMI-II LineTOC the safest analyzer on the market. Now a few words on options and accessories. This slide shows the validation package, the Swan Guard PC software, the sample cooler, the pressure regulator, and the stainless steel cover, which are all options and accessories to complete the offering of the AMI-II LineTOC. So what's new for the operator with the new AMI-II LineTOC? We made the platform future ready by going fully digital. We redesigned the AMI-II transmitter to integrate digital sensors and switching to an SD card. We integrated the full 21 CFR Part 11 support package, and we updated the validation package, and of course we kept really strong features from the former AMI-I LineTOC, namely the intuitive grab sampling as an example. This altogether makes the AMI-II LineTOC a really strong product for future applications. For any further information, please contact us or visit www.swaninstruments.ch/pharmaceutical.